Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms or talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing a live radio show, all right? We'll be talking about the Jets, unless a certain someone signs before then, but we'll be doing a live show Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be talking about it all. We got a lot to discuss, the New York Jets quarterback situation, all of it. So call in. I take live callers. I love going back and forth with you folks about these football teams. So with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about Derek Carr signing with the New Orleans Saints. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right? He's off the market. Derek Carr signed with the Saints. It's said and done. For those of you that do not know, Carr signed a 4-year deal with the New Orleans Saints, $150 million deal, $100 million in guarantees, $60 million at signing. He got paid. All right, he got paid. We all expected it. And this kind of leans to what I was speaking about with a lot of Jets fans, where they were saying, oh, Joe, we can't afford quarterback. We can't do that. We can't go into the offseason and pay A, B, and C guy to possibly come in here. Oh, Derek Carr's not real. We don't have enough to afford him. How are we going to? The Saints have cap issues every single year. They were in cap hell this year. And look what they did. They restructured a bunch of stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom, they end up with one of the top QBs that was a free agent on the market. All right? You can manipulate the cap in a lot of ways. And clearly, if you look at the Saints, they do it every single year. So cut the shenanigans. We can afford a quarterback. But the Saints grabbed him. All right? Now, we all know the Saints are getting a very good quarterback here. 4 4,000-yard seasons, 3 Pro Bowls. Led the Raiders to the playoffs twice, played in one of the games. He actually left the Raiders as the Raiders' all-time passing leader. Okay? Man, it's crazy to see this because, you know, before this signing came about, there was reports swirling that Derek Carr was leaning more towards the Jets than any other team. He really liked what the Jets, you know, offered as far as personnel and so on and so forth. Rumors were just swirling that he loved the Jets and he was leaning more towards the Jets, right? And then, boom, out of nowhere, he becomes a New Orleans Saint, all right? Now, Derek Carr gave the New York Jets every single opportunity to sign him. Every opportunity. Every last one, all right? But he's laid out his plan as well, even before this whole process really started. He talked about wanting to make the best decision for him and make the best decision for his family. He was in Indy. He went to Indy. You know, when the combine started, he was there. He met with the Jets twice. He met with the Saints twice. He met with, I believe, the Carolina Panthers. There were other teams supposedly he was speaking with as well, going back and forth. But he made it very clear, at least with Costello, one of the Jets beat writers, that he wanted to figure out what was going on with these teams, see what they were offered, and he wanted to sign somewhere quickly. It was reported that he wanted to sign before free agency started so that whatever team he went to, he could start, you know, campaigning for players to come in and join him. He made this very clear. This is reports before the signing went down. He made it very clear, all right? And he also, again, gave the Jets every chance to sign him before free agency, or before, he actually signed with the Saints, But it seemed like he wasn't really a priority to the Jets. That's where the reports that are swirling now. Felt like he wasn't a priority, and there were reports swirling that the New York Jets asked him for patience while they tried to figure out what was going on with Aaron Rodgers. And of course, Derek Carr, not wanting to be a guy that wants to play second fiddle, he's not going to wait. And he pulled the trigger and went with the New Orleans Saints. So he's off the market now. Okay, that's said and done. Salutes to Saints, salutes to the Saints fan. But as you guys clearly see, I wear green over here. So we're not going to talk about the Saints and how great of a signing it is for them. Phenomenal. Good job. We're going to talk about the New York Jets and what position this puts us in. With Derek Carr now being off the market, the Jets are all in on Aaron Rodgers. We're all in on him. That's it. Ta-da! Like the magic trick is done. Okay? It's Aaron Rodgers or nothing. Because, I mean, look, at this point, people can talk about Lamar Jackson all they like. That's fine. I don't believe Lamar Jackson is going to leave the Ravens at all. They've already set up a situation, signed him to a non-exclusive tag. If he signs it, that's what they intend on doing with him. There's a lot of things and issues and hoops you have to jump through to even think about moving forward with that guy. So it's Aaron Rodgers right now, okay? And the New York Jets have to go out and do whatever it takes to make sure that they lock this guy up. Now, there's a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk and rumors swirling that there was a lot of people in the front office of the New York Jets that were more than happy to sign Derek Carr. More than happy to do that, right? There's a lot of people in the Jets front office, according to reports that are swirling, that wanted Carr, that was ready to, hey, let's get it done, let's sign off. But there was one man in particular, that was all about Aaron Rodgers. And it was Woody Johnson. There's reports swirling that Woody Johnson is the guy that made the push for Aaron Rodgers, and he forced the front office to then respect that and chase after Rodgers. And that's why the New York Jets are in the situation that they're in, chasing after Aaron Rodgers and trying to figure out whether he wants to play, whether he wants to go back to Green Bay, or whether he wants to be a Jet or be somewhere else. Now listen here. If Woody Johnson is the guy making decisions, and he's the guy that is stepping over Joe Douglas to make decisions for the roster or anything else it puts us in a really dangerous predicament. We all know all of the buffoonery that we have seen come from the Johnsons and their bad decision making and the impact of the mistakes that they have made with this franchise. They've made horrific signings to this roster, and they have pushed other general managers to do stupid stuff as well. And I'm hoping that that's not true. I'm hoping that Woody Johnson is not the guy that's, doing the puppet strings and telling Joe Douglas and whoever else to do stuff. I'm hoping that that's not true. But that is what's being reported, okay? So here we are. We're all in on Aaron Rodgers, and we'll see what happens going forward. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. There's a lot of Jets fans that are upset that we didn't get Carr. Do you feel that way? What are your thoughts about the Jets going forward? And do you think the Jets will, land Aaron Rodgers? Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.